What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the very first Alpha 20 series I've done on this channel. I'm very excited about this. Alpha 20 has been a huge W in every way. Huge shout out to the Fun Pimps for developing this game. Again, I am such a happy gamer. This is such a great game. So, the premise of this is that we cannot use any weapons. We can only, as far as like guns, we can only use bows, arrows, crossbows, crossbow bolts, and bladed weapons. Those are the only things we can use to defend ourselves. I have spent the first handful of points. I'll go ahead and show you what those were. Put 1 point into archery, 1 point into deep cuts, a point into light armor, and a point into hidden strike. The next one I intend to put into from the shadows. And I've got us a little basic platform to just place our stuff down on here. And I've got some resources gathered, nothing too crazy. But I think what we're going to do at this point is I'm going to go ahead and finish putting this together. Go chop up this little pile of bones over here. Oh, there's a couple of them. I feel like this is going to get me going on a little bit of a trail, and then I'm going to forget what I was supposed to be doing. Crisis averted. It was only those two. So we're going to build us a little shack over here. Just something to work out of. This is not meant to be defending we are not going to be defending the horde against the horde from here. There we go. Got the words eventually. But this is just going to be a base of operations. So I will start fixing up the rest of this. And, yeah, I'll see you guys in a second. Alright. Okay, so we have a basic structure here. Nothing too crazy. But I am having a bit of a situation where I don't have any food or water. I don't have any murky water or anything. We're going to grab our glass jars and take those with us. We don't have very many of them, but you never know. And we're going to go over to this trader quest and see if we can hopefully grab some food, even if that means we just plow through the quest and we have food, like money for food from the trader. That is fantastic. I do know that you can technically eat the eggs now, just before anybody runs to the comments and is like, you have food. I understand that, but really don't want to eat the raw eggs. You can do so much more with those. I hesitate to do that unless I absolutely have to. Ah, good news. Found a little water source here. Nothing too crazy. At least have 3, murky water now. That's something. Oh, it's this POI. Oh, good. There's a bird up there, actually, so that works out well. Oh, no double dipping. No double dipping. All right, now we can loot, though. Gosh, I'm going to have to... That's going to be one that's going to be hard for me to remember, because I always do that. It feels like wasting the POI otherwise. Come here, buddy. I've been waiting for you. Don't you fall... Stupid birds. Actually, I don't really need to chop those up because I'm not really worried about the rotten flesh. The birds, however, give me these feathers, which will be very helpful. I will not be keeping rotten flesh in my gameplay going forward. I actually think that the farming nerf was so heavy that I don't know that I'll farm again. It was... I don't know if you guys have seen that, but I'll link a video up in the card above if you guys are interested. It's actually very well put together as to whether or not farming is even worth it in this alpha, and personally my conclusion from that was I definitely don't think it was worth it. Our first victim. You coming? Sure took your time there. Jeez. Also can take a beating. Can I sneak my way through here still? Surprised they haven't patched this out. That's such a weird thing. I can't imagine that was intentional. Maybe it was. Maybe that's why they haven't patched it out. Close that one. Oh, the burned zombie looks so good now. Well, I mean, it looks bad, but it looks good. You know what I mean? Ah, a cooking pot early on. That's a good find. A little murky water. A vitamin. Go ahead and take that real quick. Because I have found that getting infected in this alpha is actually a big deal, especially early game. If you don't have any antibiotics stocked up, you got to play it way safer than I would normally. Because, holy cow, it just doesn't go well for you. I literally played an entire world where I ended up, it was a little bit of just an offline world with my good friend Carl. Alright, we're wearing a skirt. Not worried about the dye in this series, so we won't scrap the paint. Anywho, we were playing, and I just ended up I ended up getting infected, and no matter how much I tried, I found some antibiotics, but it would be just enough to do nothing. Like, I would still be infected and gaining quickly, which is very unfortunate. So got another cooking pot. One other thing I'm going to do for your benefit, while I've already done it by now, is I will be making it to where the brightness is higher for you than it is for me. I'm a big believer in playing the game with the brightness at its normal level. It's part of the suspense of the game, in my opinion, is keeping it... boiled meat recipe, right on. That's a great find early on. We're going to be in a really good spot. As long as we get some meat, we'll be great. Anyway, I keep the brightness in game. I think it's actually called the gamma low at the normal, at the default. Come on, everybody, wake up. So that I can enjoy the suspense of the game. It's meant to be suspenseful. Okay, here we go. Let's, oops. Yep, missed a little bit there. I'm still missing. This will be interesting if I can't hit anything with my bows that I'm supposed to be only using. Yikes. Yeah, let's just pretend that all of those misses did not happen. That'll make me feel better about myself. What have we got? I'm not really worried about heavy armor, but it's good to sell. Go ahead and pick up everything else that we can out of here. Hopefully we'll still be able to make it back to the trader before she closes. That's the idea. And, of course, fortunately for us, we built our base near the trader. So running back there isn't a complete waste. I don't know. I'm not going to keep coffee beans this early. I might eventually once I have the recipe, but right now I'm not too worried about it.
You again. Don't spend it all in one place. But if you do...
I'm not worried about that. The shotgun duck build mod doesn't sell for as much, so we'll take that. We'll take another job. Do a fetch quest that's nearby.
If you finish 2 more jobs this week,
and let's get into the inventory here. Let's actually repair that. And we aren't going to do too much. Well, probably should actually do some selling while I'm here. Yeah, I'm like tossing my... I'm trying to figure out how to play this game. Again, military armor parts will keep because that's light armor, and we might be able to craft some later. Can I sell you 1 cooking pot? I don't need 2. Anything else I could sell you? I don't think so. What's that? Yeah, we're gonna sell you that. I know that some of you are cringing right now, but I'm definitely selling her that, you know? Like, what am I gonna do with it?
Take care of you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And tell your friends.
Probably not. I don't have a lot of those. Got a... Really? No food? Okay, we gotta see if she's got some more food in here. I know that we don't typically buy stuff from the trader food-wise, but... Are you serious? You have no food? Buy that learning elixir, though.
Take care of you. And tell your
Dang it. Alright, so we've got this can of sham. And that's it for food right now. That's, I think... Unless I forgot something. I mean, I've got the eggs, and I might be able to make boiled eggs. I can't remember if that's a default thing you can make. I know we can make boiled meat, but I don't think that I have any meat. So we'll have to keep an eye out for some animals here. Let's see. Do I have any meat? Nope, I sure don't. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, we could have soldered the ammo, too. Oh, well. Yeah, because we won't be using either of those. But, okay. This could have gone a lot worse. And so far, now that I've said that out loud, though, it probably will turn very sideways very quickly here in a second. That's how it always goes. Words are hard. Okay, I can make boiled eggs. Okay, so that is just a little bit better. That's good. All right. Well, it's a good place to end the first episode. We got ourselves a little bit of a building, and if I finished the building overnight, I'll throw a little B-roll of me showing off that building. So, hopefully I do, because we really need to be covered up. Can't be just exposed to the elements